Hey, we are back for some bonus footage here from the Martin Hendel Gauntlet Challenge. We decided to take advantage of the fact that we had Cam and Casey Forbes there, so we threw them onto the final card and decided to film that up to give you guys a little bit of bonus footage. So today we are joined with none other than Cam Zanini. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, it's that guy I am.
Hey, man. What's up?
I didn't remember what happens in this one. It's been a while, and neither of us were prepared to do this challenge. You're just like, hey, you guys want to play? We're like, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Might
Why
as
not?
well.
All right. That's cool.
Already here. Throw a little action up.
Exactly.
So I'm a little sore. I'm kind of stretching a little bit.
Yeah, you're getting old.
I know. I'm feeling it. Goodness. Man, you like just completely burst my bubble there. I was all like,
What was that lip bite, Casey? That's fantastic. Oh yeah, look at this squid over here.
Was that Derek Jones? That's Derek Jones, isn't it?
Yep, that's his twin brother, Jarek Jones.
Jarek Jones.
He's a right-hander instead of a left-hander.
All right, well, we've got Casey Forbes here squaring off with the man, the myth, the legend here, Mr. Cam Zanini.
Sure.
I'll hype you up a little bit. Hole 1, par 3, 302 feet, up over the hill, straight down, nice tunnel shot. Don't screw it up or you're going to get buried in the trees on either side.
Yeah, don't pull me.
Yeah, pretty much. What are we talking here? Throw a mid down the Strenner or what?
Yeah, usually mid, or I think I throw a putter just to keep it straighter. I don't remember what I threw here. Let's find out.
See what happens.
It's probably a rock from Casey.
Yeah, Casey opens up with a rock here, fading pretty hard to the right with a kick.
Yeah, should be an up and down for a 3. Yeah, I'm throwing my soft link here. Similar line to the last round, I believe, but just again a little bit underpowered. I think I was worried about throwing it too hard and turning it too much.
It's looking dangerous. A couple of layups here. You might have a putt.
Casey giving her.
Yeah, Casey's a little farther than he wanted to be. Hopefully that tree is not in the way. Got a small line here for a look. That's fine.
All right. Yeah, it's a good line. I didn't really want to get it too high because it floats away. So good putt from Casey.
Casey, who tends to play pretty fast, very aggressive player, very strong.
Ooh, with authority.
Goodness.
Oh man.
I like how you're fist pumping that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I think I said
almost
solid.
Screwed it up.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, well, no pictures in the scorecard. No pictures, but we got video, so it's even worse.
That's absolutely true. All right, couple of pars out of the boys. Nothing to see here. Time to move on.
Yep. Will never happen. Just delete it.
Moving to hole 2. I know we were talking this morning a little bit. What was I going to say? Hole 2 is like a really good example of a well-constructed elevated basket.
Yeah, it'd be a relatively simple, like birdie putt, I guess, because you can come in short of these trees, kind of like what Greg did in the previous video.
Yep.
And then you have that in the circle putt, and it's not as dangerous. But now, you really got to earn the birdie on this one because of the elevated basket, and there is nothing but, airspace behind that.
Well, hole 2, par 3, 238 feet, elevated basket, quite the steep slope there at the end.
Okay, so you got a little too much turn.
Quite a bit of ante on that.
Wow, that kicked even more to the right.
Okay.
This is my Proto Star Cayman. I think I was trying to go...
Looks like you're trying to go around.
I don't
or
remember
through.
I don't remember what I was doing. I tried to go in front of it or something. Is it still
Given how
rolling?
dangerous these shots are, you're probably looking at a couple of upshot. Wow, you must have really rolled, eh?
Wow, did that ever roll?
Wow. I thought you got stuck in the trees there, but I guess that's not the case.
Gee, I forgot how bad that rolled.
Yeah, you did roll. I recall that now. Look at
Sit
this
down.
run from
Well,
Casey.
speaking of roll, that's the problem with the hole, right?
If he makes it, he looks like a genius with a 2, and if he gets the unfortunate roll like that, it looks like he's upshotting here for a 4.
Yeah, once that disc gets rolling on that hill, the only thing stopping it is the brush line. So.
All right.
I learned that from playing against Marty. I tried to play safe, and it rolled all the way down to where Casey was. So.
Cam putting for par.
That's a much better putt.
Nothing wrong with that. Casey with a gamble that just didn't pay off this time. Picks up a bogey.
Yeah.
Gives you a stroke edge.
Any metal hit, realistically, that's not in the chains is probably going to roll.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right, that's it for hole 2. A small lead here with just a stroke difference between the two of you. Moving into hole 3, got almost that claustrophobic tee pad, very tight fairway in the center, and then you're working your way up there into all those terrible, terrible guardian trees.
Yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with this hole. I love it, and it hates me.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot easier from the shorts, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, because there isn't this gap here. But I mean, it's two kind of quote-unquote upshot distances.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you got to hit the gap, and then you got to hit the next gap, which is right about here.
Well, a very tricky par 4 with some very devastating lines if you end up clipping one of those trees and ending up off the fairway.
This is my C-Line P3X. I really love throwing this thing.
This looks okay. Clips the tree.
Yeah, that's not a bad kick.
Got enough progress up there. As long as you can slip through those trees, you should still be able to putt for a 3.
Casey cranking a rock here.
Casey with an excellent kick.
Holy smokes.
And that is how you turn a kick into a incredibly good shot.
You know why? He threw a Marty rock. That's why he got that kick.
That's exactly what happened. Pick them up at your local retailer.
Yeah, really. I got to get about 5 of those to help me. I think I threw the same disc here, just to get out the gap. And I was actually totally okay with that.
Oh, that's a pretty great shot. You're sitting there with a nice putt.
This is Casey Sonic.
Casey putting for a 2? He's running it.
That would have been ridiculous. Zanini was hype.
That's a statement out of Casey Forbes right there.
Yeah.
He wants that stroke back. So do you.
Oh, man. It's a great birdie from Casey.
Yeah.
That's the farthest drive I've ever seen on that hole.
Turbo putt for your par. Casey with a 2.5 there.
Yeah, really.
Fortunately, rounded up to a 3 is the way it works in this game.
Yeah. The fact that he had a look, like a putt look for 2 is impressive.
Amazing. All right, good on Casey. Recovers the stroke. Shows you he's not going to be pushed around. That's for damn sure.
Even though, like, 3 straight pars, and then you're like, I'm not getting pushed around. Who do you think I am?
All right, number 4 here. This drone flight's a little old. They've now put the shorts directly in that path that's in the center of the screen at the moment. They moved that over. Great upgrade. Par 3, 350-ish feet. We got this big tree in the just center right of the fairway. Same on the left there. The plan here is either to go straight up down the center, is that right? Or maybe a big wide hyzer?
Yeah, I mean, like, dealer's choice, really. This one looks really, really good in the fall, as you can see all the colors.
Casey electing for the wide hyzer route.
Casey going way up and around.
Yeah, Casey's got one heck of an arm on him. Look at this.
Holy.
What a shot.
That's a lot of power.
Yeah.
It's 350, but to throw that, you need like over 400, and that's on pure hyzer. See, I'm trying to flip it up to get around that tree. He's just going high spike hyzer. Oh, yeah, naturally hit the tree. Yep.
Decent shot. Unfortunately, that tree kicked you back.
Yeah, that's the one thing in the way, and I always seem to hit it. So.
An ambitious putt, probably a layup.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it up there.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's about as good as you can make out of that situation.
Yeah, realistically, that's a great birdie.
It's the most disappointing par. I think, look at me, I'm just like, yeah.
Oh, boy.
All right, Casey with a excellent birdie takes the stroke advantage away and pushes that in his favor.
Taking the lead.
Good man. Hole number 5 coming up next. I actually really like this hole because of how touchy it is to get the right shot. You're met with these 2 trees right out of the gate. You want to throw through straight up the fairway here, and then you simply want to dump left at the end. Avoid this tree in the fairway on the left and not go too far and crash into this forest. Both are pretty punishing in sense that you probably won't be able to make a 2 at that point.
Yeah, this is a relatively simple 3 to get because out of the gap, the fairway is so open.
All right, 408 feet.
Oh, I just caught the right side, like just a bit.
I didn't really quite see.
I
Where
couldn't
that
see
went.
either.
I
think he just clipped that very edge of that tree there.
Yeah, I think he just dumped in the fairway.
Yeah.
He's all right. This looks good.
It's got to get left. Well, okay. That's usual landing zone for me if I don't get it flat.
Great shot. A little short. 400 feet is definitely not out of your range by any sense.
Oh, I must have dropped straight down.
Oh, I wonder if Casey clipped his hand there.
Looked like it. Looks like he's okay though.
All right, you got your trusty link out.
Trying.
See that?
And that wasn't a very good attempt.
It's okay. Put it up. Take your three.
Yeah. It's hard to run that uphill putt when the basket's an extra 5 feet tall. And
Yeah,
especially when I'm, not that tall either to begin with. So, look at me. Compared to Greg, who's a giant.
Well, you've certainly learned how to use your body very well because the amount of power that you're able to generate is huge.
I had to. I don't have the Thomas ape index or anything, so I got.
Is that what it's called? The arm. It's called the ape index.
So I don't know who it was. A couple of years ago, we were talking, and he said he's 6'5" and he has a 6'10" wingspan. And I just get out, just leave. That's totally unfair. Just launches the disc.
All right, number 6, par 3, 345 feet. 2 long rows of trees on both sides. Up the fairway, you're working yourself up to this tree here in the center. It's about 300 feet, and then you want to dive underneath that and crash into the green.
I love this hole.
This is a great hole if you've got a good control out of your ante or you've got a nice flick shot. Both are very viable. Any other strats?
No, just kind of straight at that tree and miss it a little bit to the right. I think I'm throwing the rock 3 again. Gotta get low. Just underneath.
That's okay. You've got a putt from there. It's
yeah,
long,
I had the right distance, just a little bit wide.
Should be fine. 55 feet, maybe?
Yeah, it's definitely outside the circle. Not sure what Casey's throwing here.
Casey's really cranking on these discs right now, and these trees are taking advantage of him.
Yeah, 2 shots in a row, he just clips the tree and just drops straight down. There's that Sonic again.
Fine.
With how much power Casey has, he really has a lot of touch with that Sonic. They're very, very touchy discs, and he just gently floats it right there.
He's basically putting the pressure on you to make this putt, and you make that.
I did
Good
it.
One.
Oh my God! Some days I hate myself.
You're built for the camera, man. Look at Casey.
Oh my word! Why am I like this?
That's funny.
Oh boy. Well, I'm under par, so that's good.
All right, the little dance back and forth with you guys changing the lead here.
Yeah. Thanks to my race walk to the basket.
Back into your favor. All right, hole 6 is down. Moving into hole 7. A very deceptively, very challenging hole. I think mainly because you can't get a good crank on your disc. You've got to throw it low.
Yeah, it forces you to have more of a low-driven shot. You can't air it to the landing zone. You have to kind of...
Yeah, that's right.
You almost have to throw it into the ground and then play the ground play to get where you want to go. That's kind of what I usually try to do.
Well, you've got so many routes. There's a roller line. There's a low hyzer line. There's a flick shot up the left.
That's what I usually like to do.
And there's some other stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you got your trusty Firebird out.
Yeah, it's my sexy bird.
This is fine. There's nothing wrong with this. As long as you flick into the fairway enough.
Yeah, I kind of got a straight skip there. I like that on my hand. It just kind of flared weird off the road.
So this is too high. And yet, Casey has so much power, he sawed the tree through.
If that missed that tree, that was way up the fairway.
That's right.
Well, I got this gap I got to shoot through here with the rock 3.
So this is what makes this hole so challenging. Regardless of your drive, this is what you're faced with. You've got to get up over that hill, but not overshoot it to the point where you fly past it into the forest.
Yeah, it's a very touchy shot. Casey kind of buried him there.
Casey just... Yeah, we need to get this guy a chainsaw.
Although this looks like it might help. Go in.
Perfect. Is it going to go in?
Wow, that's a great touch shot.
What's he throwing?
Oh, okay. It's a rock. That's why it worked.
Well, all rocks within the presence of Marty Hendel automatically gain accuracy.
Yeah.
I've noticed that.
Yep. Doesn't have to be in his bag. He just has to be around
it. It could just be on the card.
There you go.
It's a good putt.
Yeah, I kind of sent that birdie putt a little too far.
I like how you make those like 30-footers look like they're 2 feet.
Well, they don't feel like it some days. I'm looking at it like, oh boy, why am I this far away? And when I was 50 feet before, and now I'm 30 feet again.
Didn't even look like you cared. You're just like, man, I'll just put it in.
You know what? A lot of it looks a lot easier than it actually is some days. Putting's hard.
Well, that's the practice that goes in behind the scenes
Yeah.
that a lot of people don't see. That's true.
Yep. Couple of 4s. It's not uncommon on that one.
Yeah, getting a 3 on this hole is just incredible, and getting a 2 is basically impossible. I mean, some kind of weird roller, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. A big like cut roller to late stand up is the only way I can see it getting there.
All right, number 8. It is not 304 feet. This is an incorrect footage on the screen. It was correct on the old tee pad location on the right, but in its current position, it's closer to 400 feet. Would you agree?
Oh yeah, it's definitely a pump to get out there. It says on Thunderbird, I think.
Maybe you're trying to make. What kind of shot do you recommend here?
Oh, I got a Marty kick. Look at that.
Ooh.
And then right behind the building, so it doesn't make any difference. But I'm trying to get that like flat out of my hand, have a bit of drift to the right.
Like a Flex Heiser shot, is that what you're saying?
Yeah. See, Casey's trying to get some turn. He just didn't quite turn for him.
Mm-hmm. He didn't need much more. Look at this.
Yeah,
roll.
that's actually a good break. So I'm in the worst possible spot.
It's never good when you're blocked by a building.
No.
And yet,
there
you
we go.
lined
Okay.
that up beautifully.
If I was Greg's height, it would have been no problem. But it's Casey the Sonic again, giving her.
All right, Casey, let's just clean this up. There you go.
Attaboy.
No problems.
Marty with his fluorescent orange toque. I love it. I love it. A lot of yellow going on right there. I got 2 yellow putters. Marty's got the yellow hat, yellow toque, yellow putters, yellow everything.
Easy to find.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Nothing
except in the fall. Everything else is yellow.
Well, yeah. Just like my pink disc today. Searching for it amongst all those leaves.
Yeah, tan color disc and a bunch of dead corn. Good luck finding that
Yeah,
one.
don't do that, guys. It's not a good idea.
Oh, boy.
Man, I lost a giant green swirl disc out there. Remember how long it took us to find that?
Yeah, in the middle of, like, brown leaves.
Yeah.
I don't know how the heck we lost that one. But
all right, number 9, final hole on the front 9, par 4, 467 feet. This is just a straight 90-degree turn after you get through this mouth into all these tree obstructions. Really, only the strongest players are able to drive up to where the drone is here right now. So getting a 2 is not impossible, but extremely difficult. A 3 is more likely, and even then, it's quite a shot. Looks like you're showing us how to get through the center.
Ryan, it just got a little bit too much. Oh, I actually got through.
That
that
is very fortunate.
Yeah, so when I was playing here the other day, I believe, with Jeremy Hewitt and Sean Kosher, we actually measured it with Sean's Bushnell, and he said from where you are there, like where this camera is now.
Look at the shot!
Wow, holy smokes.
Holy smokes.
Okay, well, that happened.
Yeah, so that is like one of the best drives I've ever seen.
I don't know what happened there. But we measured from where your camera was to the tee pad was 450. So Casey just threw it 450, and he might throw it
Casey
in.
running this.
Holy.
Okay, just as I'm saying how almost impossible it is.
Yeah, he almost does it, yeah.
An eagle, he just basically gets a good crack at it.
Pitching up for another 4. Good birdie from Casey there.
Solid 2.5 out of Casey, rounded up.
Hey, he's got 2 of those already so far.
Mm-hmm.
Better luck next time, Marty. Everyone thinks Marty's so serious when he plays. He's really not.
No, he's not. Marty's got a great sense of humor.
Always a good time with Marty's on the card.
Absolutely. Honestly, as a role model for disc golfers, he's one of the best.
Definitely.
He's very
Definitely.
adamant on following the rules correctly and having a good time. And he's a good, fun guy to have on your card.
Yeah, definitely. And it helps to watch him shred everywhere.
All right, let's check out some of these highlights. It's a good putt.
Yeah, that was a good one, actually.
You put up a very solid, error-free round, pure pars, single birdie on number 6. It's a good putt there.
Yeah,
It was on
that wasn't too bad.
Hole 6, I think you made that?
Yep, hole 6.
There's your birdie. Look at this.
That's a great birdie from
fantastic
Casey.
birdie.
It's almost a 2. And this one was equally as impressive.
This is probably the best drive on the front 9.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
like,
fantastic.
That's pure hyzer, and that's probably an overstable disc. So to get it that high and that far, that's over 400 feet of power.
Absolutely. Here is our new wall of discs. Unfortunately, we had to move Discraft into the warehouse area, so we have upgraded to some new brands here. Oh boy, that looks a lot better.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So we'll get all the signage done soon with all the numbers and information, and we'll be rocking forward. We also put up a Signature Series wall with all the Sig Series discs from all the different brands, so that's kind of cool.
I've already been digging through that, not gonna lie.
I know, I saw you.
It looks so pretty. Like, look at that. How can you not like that stamp?
And another shout out to Philo, who was just a great all-around guy for working with us to do the provincials, and hopefully we can get him back to help us again this year. Check out some of his discs. His destroyers just look awesome.
Yeah, that's a sweet stamp.
Absolutely they are.
Sweet stamp.
Okay, guys, well, that is it for the front 9 of our bonus footage. We're going to jump right into the back 9 immediately, and we'll see you back here very soon.